I've experienced countless memories as a sports fan. Along with the thrill of watching my favorite teams emerging victorious, witnessing their agonizing defeats were also a constant. I have experienced many of the latter with a heavy heart as Coldplay's Fix You blared in my ears. These 10 moments in particular were quite painful. Instead of ranking them from 10 to 1, I'm going to rank each one with a pain score of 1 through 10. 1 being something that I look back on and laugh, and 10 being something that I still haven't gotten over and suffer a mild to severe form of PTSD. I waited 13 years to see the Giants get back to the World Series after getting swept by the Oakland A's in 1989. After being stunned by the Mets in the 2000 NLDS and missing the playoffs in 2001, the Giants were contenders again in 2002 as a wildcard team. They would add another chapter to the Braves' annual fall failure in the NLDS and got around to avenging their 1987 playoff loss to the Cardinals in the NLCS. The 2002 Fall Classic would be a historical one, the first time both wildcard winners would face off for the grand prize. The Giants faced the Anaheim Angels and the Rally Monkey. After splitting the first 2 games at the Big A, the Giants would be on the brink of winning their first title in the San Francisco era, taking 2 out of 3 at Pac-Bell Park. All they needed was 1 more win. The Giants were on easy street in Game 6. They were leading 5-0 after the top of the 7th. Giants starter Russ Ortiz was doing splendid, walking 2 batters and giving up 1 hit in 6 innings. Then Dusty Baker had to meddle when the going got tough. With 1 out in the bottom of the 7th, Ortiz gave up back-to-back singles to Troy Gloss and Brad Fulmer. This is when Ortiz got the hook and Felix Rodriguez came in. Scott Spiezio, the first batter Rodriguez faced, would blast a 3-run homer to put the Angels on the board, and within striking distance. Baker would continue to dive in his bullpen after Rodriguez struck out Orlando Palmeiro, with Scott Iyer facing 1 batter and Tim Worrell retiring David Eckstein to stop the bleeding. Brendan Donnelly would pitch well for the Angels in the top of the 8th to keep the game close. In the bottom of the 8th, the Rally Monkey attacked again. Worrell gave up a leadoff homer to Darren Erstad, then gave up back-to-back singles to Tim Salmon and Garrett Anderson. Another speedy sponsored call to the bullpen was needed. The Giants closer Rob Nen would come in early. Gloss would strike again with a 2-run double, and the Angels took the lead. Nen did settle down, but the damage was done. Troy Percival would pitch for the Angels in the top of the 9th and slam the door with the 1-2-3 inning. The Giants choked this game away, and in the process, choked the World Series away. In Game 7, the Angels jumped to a 4-1 lead in the bottom of the 3rd and never looked back. Neither would Dusty Baker as he left the Giants and went on to manage the Chicago Cubs. This is low on the pain scale because seeing the Giants win 3 World Series titles in a decade really helps dull the pain. In fact, after 2014, I don't really agonize on this loss as much as I used to. I've dwelled more on the Giants failing spectacularly in 2003 than I did in this World Series loss.